the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Semifinal game with a pass. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Signs a good throw. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Inside deals now from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back. The play call here on second down for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This time a completion. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Sun Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's strong. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looking downfield. It's Lewis. The pass rush closing in. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Second down now after the sack. Backed up with the 1. He's going to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? This one ends up a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty sack. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Tight end goes in motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move now. Breaks into open space. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Ferguson. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Sun Devils have first and 10 here. And they'll They'll run it out of the shotgun. Powering through a tackle. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The ball is picked off. And midfield. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point's good. They're down 2, 9-7. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Arizona State offense onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Caught quickly.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Yeah, exactly. Your second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Punt over the middle. It's Riggs. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch, kind of pad your stats.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, ASU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's strong. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. field. It's Lewis. Receiver makes the catch. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense makes a recovery and takes off. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. To throw, it's Lewis. With the catch, it's Winston. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the completion made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He keeps it on the design run. Breaks into the clear.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
First down here for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Winston. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wide out. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What a read by this quarterback. He saw cover one, meaning a single high safety look. Knows that he's got to throw the ball to the outside part of the field because help will be late in getting there. And that time, it's a great completion with an accurate throw.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Riggs. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain of that.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for 6 to the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. To 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Shotgun, and he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He lets it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Sun Devils trying to cash in here in the red zone. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half. They'll talk strategy here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The running back here in a direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow them back into the end zone.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Now here's the toss play. He gets loose. He's got the 1st and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit is still 12 points after the miss. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out. It's strong. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back, it's Lewis. The ball is hauled in. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Completion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Short throw to the back, an easy completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle, but first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. The comeback is on.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Lewis. Caught near the sticks, it's Winston. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Receiver makes the grab, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Lewis. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Good throw, complete to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
3rd and short here on this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Caught near the sticks. It's Winston. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. To the air, it's Lewis. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. What an amazing comeback here. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I'll tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made with the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Texas. There was no catching him that time. Game-breaking breathtaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
36. Arizona State, 36.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Motion now from the tight end. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7, a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Wants to throw it. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it here. Breaks free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The game makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A direct snap. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This offense is still clicking. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they look to the pressure?
Fielded in the end zone. It's strong. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. play. Runner moving left.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Back to throw. It's Lewis. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. No problem.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The sure hands, it's Smith. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? It's the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
6-point game. The offense is out there trying to convert on this fourth down. This could be the game here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Run down, but it's past the line to gain. Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? That's Carr. It's Riggs. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? First down, they're going to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Riggs. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Now timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, Arizona State.
It's 1st and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. One more big play to wrap up this game. What a great